guys, it's Touchy 2201 and I'd like to wish these two people a happy birthday. Yeah, the magic of editing. Yeah, so Pamizard requested a battle with my Sensei Squadrant, and this guy looked pretty intimidating. Because, you know, the Palkia, and the Raikou, and the Gengar, and the Rhyperior. Not so much the Staraptor. Not too much the Arcanine. I was just fearing he would definitely use those few against me. So, I just figured I'd just keep trying to pick slowly. So, I ended up picking these four, which actually turned out to be very good for me, because you'll see, well, later. And he took a long time to pick his. I wonder why he did that. So, here we go. So, again, happy birthday, Pam. This battle is dedicated to you and my cousin, whose name shall remain unknown to you guys. You know who you are if you're watching it. If not, I'll just call you and tell you to watch it. So, I led off with those two. And for some reason, he leads off with Arcanine and Raikou. I get the Intimidate off, which pretty much saved Gardevoir the first turn. So, yeah. So, I end up going for the Protect just because I need to get a light screen up. Because if not, that Raikou is going to one-shot me. But he goes for a Shadow Ball, which I should have saw that coming. It does about half, and had I got the special defense drop, I would have been screwed. But he goes for Crunch, and this is what happens. And it's pretty epic too. Gardevoir lives with like next to no health. So I still get up the light screen, and I know that's a job well done, because now Gardevoir has done what I've required of her. So now they're going, I thought it was Extreme Speed, they go for Thunderbolt on my Granbull this time, and does about half. If I hadn't got up the light screen, it would have done more, but he goes for the Crunch. So I predicted he would definitely get rid of Gardevoir, so instead of just making Gardevoir die in vain, I just did a little bit of fun stuff with this turn. So you'll see in a second. With predicting Gardevoir's death this turn, I just went for Earthquake, and with an Expert Belt, this shocked me. It did, almost killing them both in one turn. That was crazy, and the Arcanine has leftovers for some reason. So this turn, I took a long time, so I just sent out Happytimez and Togekiss. General Skira has bad memories of this thing. So, I just go for the Protect after another very long time of trying to choose. Raikou goes for Thunderbolt on freaking Granbull, and Arcanine goes for Heat Wave. So I was like, ooh, a mixed Arcanine. He gets a crit though. I was like, freaking great, but it doesn't do that much, but it was good. So I use a Thunder Wave because I need to cripple that Raikou so it can't kill my Granbull, because it did exactly half damage. So I'm like, okay, now we gotta play it smart here. So after all this leftover recovery, so he goes for Heat Wave, and this is where I got really lucky, because I got the double miss, which is great. So I just go for the Air Slash on the Arcanine, and Arcanine dies a horrible, horrible, horrible death. Did I mention it was horrible? Oh yeah, and I just go for the Earthquake. I didn't figure his attack would miss, that's why I just went for the Air Slash. But Raikou, just come to think of it, I could have just used Helping Hand that turn, but then again, I wasn't quite worrying about that. So I get more leftovers after Earthquake only killing Raikou. So she sends out a Gengar and a Staraptor. Now, the Gengar I was more worried about because this Granbull doesn't have anything to hit Gengar, so I was like, crap-a-dap-a-dap. So I just go for the Protect, because I know I can. And she goes for the Steel Wing, and I was like, heh. So Steel Wing does next to nothing, because I made this Togekiss extra physically bulky. And they go for Psychic on Gengar. Or, I mean, Psychic from Gengar on Togekiss, you know what I meant. So Togekiss is like, yeah, happy times. So I just go for Thunder Wave on the Gengar, just to cripple it. So that Gengar is paralyzed, which is great. So now I can definitely outspeed it. So he goes for the close combat this time, and I was so surprised that Staraptor outsped Togekiss, but them's the world, them's the stuff. So I can't think of a good word right now. So close combat, yeah, gonna kill Granbull. With half health, I'm pretty sure Granbull wasn't going to survive. Intimidate? Probably. Then, no. So I go for Roost, because I know I can. Because if I didn't know T-Bolt was coming my way or not. But they go for Dark Pulse, and I was like, what the crap? Shouldn't they have Shadow Ball? But that does laughably next to nothing. So I was like, ha ha, hardy har. Togekiss is still alive. This is why General Skira hates this thing. So out comes the star of the team, Sensei. So Staraptor goes for Fly, and this surprised the crap out of me, but I go for Air Slash on it because it's in the air. It missed. And I just go for the Agility this turn, and Combusken's like, yeah, I can just outspeed all y'all right now. And if I hadn't got the Parahacks, that might have been a different story on who won if he had gotten the attack on Combusken, but I go for Protect, and I'm like, yeah, look at me behind my wall. And Staraptor goes for Fly, and it's like, meh. So I go for the Air Slash on Gengar just because I don't want it to attack this turn. I know, Paraflinching Togekiss, you don't have to remind me. The light screen goes out, but this Togekiss works relatively well for the team I placed it in, so I don't plan on changing its moveset at all. So then goes Black Sludge on him, and I was like, what the F? So as I said, Combusken outspeeds the Staraptor. Fire Punch almost kills it, and I'm like, yes. Brave Bird goes off, and like, yep, you're screwed because Combusken just outsped your Staraptor. You don't have any quick attack or priority move, and you're down a Focus Sash if you even have it. So you're done. So Air Slash goes off, kills Gengar. It worked out perfectly beyond that point because Combusken is too epic to die to a stinking Staraptor. And for some odd reason, this Combusken has leftovers, and I was like, what the F? But anyway, to add injury to injury, I just go to Helping Hand, and you guys know what's coming up next. Sensei Destruction! Ah, Carbone. And down goes the Staraptor. Had he used Palkia, it wouldn't have been any other different. So, yeah guys. So, just again, wishing happy birthday to my friend Pamizard, and to my cousin if she's even watching this. Probably not, but yeah guys. See you guys next time. Peace.